Okay, so welcome back to the second video on the channel. This is going to be a little bit more in depth for you guys. I just wanted to answer the question I've been receiving a lot lately of Jason, how are you still making money in this big market dip? So I wanted to address the elephant in the room of the huge dip we saw the past month of due to the coronavirus. But I saw this coming. I didn't think it would dip this much, but here we are. I had a plan B a few weeks ago, and I've been following through with it. And I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Instagram, but in fact, I haven't actually made more money since I've started until now. Warren Buffett has a great quote, and he says, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful." You can tell that people are really fearful right now. That's why the market is in such a recession at the moment. And that's why I took the opportunity to make a plan B. And I almost hit $1,000 day the other day. Not even investing, I invested less than 5,000. So let me share with you my screen to show you guys my tactic. Bear with me. All right. So this is the 180-day chart on the S&P 500, and you could see this huge dip we saw not too long ago. This was the beginning of February, and it just keeps going down, keeps dipping. Natural gas, same thing. It's been dipping for quite a while now, but it's still a descending pattern. Crude oil, this was a big one. We thought it would reverse, but unfortunately the coronavirus just made it sink way down to the bottom, making lower lows. But my plan B is I invest in ETFs. ETF stands for Express Trading Fund. And what that means is when others push up, other stocks push up, other ones pull back. So to see natural gas is pulling back, and its ETF, its Express Trading Fund, DGAS, is pushing up. You can see I traded it a few times. This is when I very first started. This is actually my first trade ever made, and I was trading on a 20-minute delay without even knowing it. So that's when the margins were quite terrible. But a few more ones. This is the ETF of crude oil. You can see it's been making crazy higher highs. Now the one that really struck me was ticker symbol DRIP, and this is a mix of oil and gas ETF. While so when natural gas and crude oil sells off, DRIP pushes up. You can see I traded it a few times when I first started. I remember one of these two trades. I was at my buddy's house. I made like $200 or something on it, and we just remember just flipping out because I was just beginning. But within the last week or so, it's pushed up over 100%. I did not think it would, but clearly, or else I would have invested. Now, my second way is using pharmaceuticals or biosciences, kind of doing further research and finding what ones are going to pop. This one, I'll share with you guys one moment, is ticker symbol APT. And if you dive deeper into it, over this last week, it's pushed up almost 700%, which is ridiculous, right? No one could really see that coming, but they're just trading the reversals alone. You could be making almost 50% per trade, which is unbelievable. We only see stocks like this once every few months. I remember last month was MYO. Yeah, no, it's not like that anymore, but it used to be wild. It was like the talk of January. A few more. VXRT and mRNA. This had a crazy pullback. I thought it'd push up again. It's starting to make higher highs again, but it's still struggling. But those are really the two ways to still be making money in a dip. And in fact, the more the market dips, the more you will make money on said ETFs. Now, DRIP is the one that I was focusing on the last week because it pushed up, in a few days, over 100%. And if you could notice that /ES, hold on, let me go back to 180-day chart. It's actually starting to correct itself. It has a lot of room to grow, but it's in the right direction. Now, what I would watch out for is Drips. Notice how it's been selling off. Drips ETF, or inverse ETF, I should say, is ticker symbol Gush. You can see it's the exact same pattern, but it's descending. Now, just the last few days alone, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, just in one day alone, it pushed up almost 40%. So, when the market starts to correct itself and the coronavirus news starts to die down, I would really watch out for Gush, the ETF of DGAS, which is UGAS, UWT, the biosciences and pharmaceuticals. I think you'll notice start to die down. But that is just, I wanted to answer that question of how am I still making money in this dip. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. This is basically all I had wanted to share. There wasn't a lot. I just want to make a quick little video explaining to you guys what I've been doing last 2 weeks, 3 weeks almost. This coronavirus news is really getting old. I'd like to get back to less bullish trading if I can, but you just gotta adapt and overcome, I guess. Always have a plan B, I guess, is my words of encouragement for you guys. Because if I didn't, I would be like a lot of people who are indeed losing a lot of money at the moment. But that's about it. Like and leave a comment below if you guys have any questions, any video ideas. Obviously, the Discord is free. You guys are more than welcome to join. If you haven't seen the Discord, it's in the past video, and I'll link in the description if you guys want to join. So, yeah, take it easy, team.